lame way to start. I'm the first comic, so I get to do it. If any of the other comics do it, just tell them, say, no, we've already answered, all right? We want jokes. Hey, I thought about this earlier this week, and it's kind of ruined my week. I'm going to let y'all chew on it for a minute, okay? See if I can't ruin y'all's night, too. If you can put this in a percentage, try to. How many times do you think that you've been killed in the fuck, marry, kill scenario? Who's 50? 100%. Who's brave enough to say never? I'll be honest, just to keep limber, I try to play it at home sometimes. You know, keep myself loose. And I kill myself 100% of the time, I'll be honest. It's tough competition. I'll throw myself in there with like Brad Pitt and Gosling, some real cuties, you know. Yeah, I gotta kill myself, for sure. I was bummed that Colbert lost his spot. If y'all saw that, his late night talk show. Yeah, here we go. It just sent me wondering though, like, I kind of started to connect the dots of how many white men have late night talk shows. It's all of them, you know, like, we've got like 3 Jimmys right now, like, which seems excessive. And I don't know, like in my head I was thinking like, what's one more gonna hurt? You know what I mean? We should really show like big entertainment what we're about and just give Sam Johnson that late night spot. Yeah, thank you. I promise I will do a bad enough job that they will have to give it to a person of color after that. It's like, we are done with these guys, so somebody else has got to get a shot. I'm a big fan of the guys that protest at abortion clinics. How's he gonna save this one? I'm not, by the way, not saving it, but stick with me. I've noticed recently that I can reuse their signs, right? They've got the protest signs, the picket signs. It's like, no, you're making a mistake, right? Like, don't erase what God has created for good. And I'm taking those signs straight to the breast reduction clinic myself. If you laughed at that one, you're cool, okay? If not, it's just a joke, you know. It objectifies women 100%, but it's funny when I say it. Somebody else does it, fuck them, right? I saw this week Madame Trousseau's wax museum. If y'all are familiar, they make wax museums of the celebrities or wax figurines. They just put one in this week of Dua Lipa at the Madame Trousseau's wax museum. Okay, y'all don't like Dua Lipa, that's fine. Just trying to give you the news. Now, in personal news, though, I have been banned from the Madame Trousseau's wax museum. It was a preventative measure. They saw it in my eyes when I was in line. I think this guy's going to invent a new sin if we let him in here. We cannot let this happen. That's cool. All right, that's all my objectifying women stuff. I don't know. I could come up with some more. That's what's doing it. It's been a rough year for me. I'm trying to get back into church, I'll be honest. Grew up in church, haven't gone to church as much recently. I'm trying to get back into it. But I still feel like churches in the South are too exclusive. My 2 cents, not for nothing. I feel like churches in the South are too exclusive. Like last Friday night, I tried to go to the Baptist Church teen lock-in, and all of a sudden we're not just welcoming everybody, you know? I don't know if it's the mustache. I'm trying to play freeze tag in the gym too. 7 minutes in heaven. All right, that's too far. I know. That one's too far. I get a lot of comments about the mustache, and most of the time I don't like it. I'll be honest. But it's like I know it looks like I'm doing it for attention, but at this point I can't slow it down. It's like it's gone too far. But the other day, this one bothered me. A guy came up to me and he said, I think he was hitting on me, by the way, which that was like, I was flattered. But he said, hey, if you've got that mustache, you're either gay, a pedophile, or a firefighter. And I didn't like that. It's like, buddy, I'm not in fire school yet, okay? I got the first two locked down. Let y'all chew on that. I will remind you I'm a school teacher. You can say whatever you want to up here, you know. It's fine, I think. I did just give up my tenure, so maybe I should reel those back in. That joke was just for me, because that's real. I was trying to live a better life. I was trying to go back to church, can't. My buddy told me this. He's like one of these, spiritual gurus. I'll work on saying guru next time before I say it tonight. There might be 4 R's in that word after I'm done. But he said, hey, like, dude, the way you talk about your life affects the way you live your life, right? He says, try this. He said, instead of saying, I have to about everything about your life, start saying, I get to. He was like, okay, that actually, sounds enlightening. I tried it last week. Me and my buddies were at the bar. We had been there for a while, 3 or 4 hours. I was like, okay, I'm going to try to be positive. I get to drive home tonight. Staying on the sunny side of life, No, Birmingham's getting expensive for me, to be honest. I used to live in Gadsden. I've spent like $300 already on Ubers driving home. Uber's going home instead of driving home. That was real. I'm sorry. I'm going to quit like riffing. Like, in Gadsden, we would just drive home. There wasn't an Uber or a taxi. You just hope for the best, a wing and a prayer. I mean, after the 4th of July, I was at my buddy's house and I ran into a little DUI trap, little DUI speed trap. I've been in his house drinking. And I feel like it was really bad luck, to be honest, because they had set it up right by the tree I wrapped my truck around. Like, I feel like if I'd have got there 30 minutes earlier, I would have missed them altogether. That was a DUI joke. I'm done with those, done with the objectifying women joke. See what else I got. I felt really dumb this past Christmas. I'm from Gadsden, so grew up really conservative area, but I'm trying to be a really progressive guy. And I was trying to understand why they canceled the song Baby It's Cold Outside. I couldn't hear it. Can anybody help me? Steven, can you help me out? Why did we cancel Baby It's Cold Outside? I'm putting you on the spot. It's a little creepy. Okay, let's walk through it together, okay? So in this song, a man and a woman have been on some sort of date, right? And all of it's a duet, if you didn't know, Baby It's Cold Outside. About 50 years too late if you didn't know that. But it's a duet, and the female she's just trying to get the night to end. But the man's being creepy. How's he being creepy? Yeah, he's like, the night can't end, right? And I couldn't hear it for so long, right? Because dating never worked for me that way. Not once in my life could I extend a date with a woman by just being like, hey, it's cold out there. Yeah, you can't leave, right? No, you can't leave. It's cold outside. Like, to be honest, if I wrote the song, I'd have to name it something like, please don't leave or I'll kill myself. And I found that works. It really does. But you only get to use it once. That's a freebie for you. All right, hey, y'all make some noise if y'all are ready for your first comic of the evening. I'm very, very excited.